I'll do that too.
Yeah, that's going. That's live. Hello. Oh, these people are on time. Jeez, look at this. This is crazy. What's up, Alacria? What's up, Thorio? How you going, man? I'm still absorbing my coffee. Woo woo. Ah.
I'm not broadcasting apparently. There's a big black screen.
Ah, have you got your source set up properly?
I mean, it's not any different from what it was last time.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I can't see your screen. G'day, mates. G'day. Hi, how's it going, everybody? Welcome along, welcome back, welcome back. Let me know, as always, let me know if the levels are good. If they need adjusting, up, down, left, right, center, backwards, forwards. Light seems alright. How is everyone today? Let me know in the chat. Let's go. We're just waiting for Static to sort his life out.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the problem is here. It's not displaying anything.
I've just noticed this gap here. Got a gap. So you got your source set to game capture or window screen capture?
Game capture.
Yeah.
Capture specific window, Empyrean.
Yeah. Try display capture. Sometimes I find it sometimes with Empyrean it just doesn't behave itself on game capture for whatever reason. No reason other than just because it's decided to be a dick that day.
There we go. I think it's working.
Gap here. Yeah. Just fixing some windows. Making this airtight. This should be airtight now. This is all good. Right. So he's here somewhere. There we are.
Yeah, I think I'm. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there you are. How's it going? Yeah, it was good for so far, but had not much time to work on my little big station last week. Yes, the giant station. I saw that. Thanks for sending me the link. It was ridiculous. three giant hangar bays, two of which you can fit the Naginata in. It's just crazy. But awesome at the same time. Like I said, thanks for sending me the link because I couldn't believe it when you said. Right, let's think about this a second. So me and Static have had this idea, but it's Static's idea. So do you want to take them through, Static?
Sure. So for the lower half of the base here. Hold on, if I could. There we go. Down in the bottom here. If I could fly correctly. We're gonna make this kind of like an, you know, it's gonna have several landing pads in here. It's gonna be a nice little vertical hangar bay. You know, so hopefully it looks good. Also, because we need to reduce some of the overall space because there's
so much space to work with.
There's too much going on here. It's just impossible.
There's only so much we can do by making like shops and restaurants, you know, out of deco blocks.
Exactly.
At some point, you just go, alright, you're kind of flogging a dead horse with that idea now. So, yeah. Like Static says, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. So the ceiling's going to be opened up a bit. And then, as SVs fly in here, they'll have the option to dock on the sides. This entranceway will remain clear. And then they'll be able to actually just go down here and dock on one of several landing pads that will sort of come out of the sides of these walls at different heights. So we'll probably have some at that level, maybe at this level, and then right down the bottom here as well. I can imagine only about 3 levels, maybe 4 on the sides that don't have this atrium.
Can you spawn in a sky whale? I want to see something.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Sky whale! Red light district. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I tell you what, I mean, yeah, when Luce is here later, when he joins the stream later, he'll no doubt suggest a red light district. He seems obsessed. I think the guy has a problem. Sky whale. There you go.
Yeah, it's not fucked up.
What were you doing?
Just trying to work all this shit out.
I had another idea, because there's something about this kind of SV entranceway that I'm not happy about. The way it looks. You know how we've got these, the blocks on the top and the bottom sloping back, sort of in towards the prongs. I was thinking about inverting that and actually have them coming out to form a sort of like, not a roof or a bottom so much, but something like that that's just open on the bottoms and tops, just to accentuate this this flight path some more, I guess. I don't know. It's a tricky one. What are you doing with the sky whale?
Well, I don't want to get rid of the sky whale hangar, so I'm just going to make sure we can park one on each side.
You can park 2 on each side, the size I've made that. So what we can have, yeah, you got it. And if you move it over to your left or right, yeah, keep going. Okay, stop. You back a bit. No, as in go to your right a little bit more. There we go, stop. Right, so that is, yeah, you could just about fit 2 sky whales next to each other on each side, I think. Put a Naginata hanger underneath here.
I don't know. Do you think you could fit a second one here? I don't know if
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Alright. That's good.
Yeah. So we can have large SV pads at the top here, and then all smaller ones go down into the lower hangar, or into the side hangars. Yeah. So what we need to do really is
put a giant hole in the floor.
Put a giant hole in the floor. Yeah. Let me mark up this first.
Just trying to figure out where the center is.
Yeah, I was just going to place 4 blocks at the top here to mark out the corners of the hole that we want to make. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. I see.
See? Although, you know, I have stupidly not turned on symmetry mode. Because I'm a fool,
So we should do that too.
Symmetry mode. Nice. Oh god.
Oh wow, that's fucking long.
Woohoo! Maybe the hole doesn't need to be that wide.
No, that's like too long, dude. Unless I'm...
Well. Yeah, because it
Shouldn't
needs to be wide as well, but I haven't finished marking out all the blocks yet. Because it's kind of like a cross shape, isn't it? So...
Well, I was thinking just putting like the two biggest, like the two 14x7 hangers.
Okay, hang on then. Get rid of these.
That's kind of what I thought.
Hang on then.
Feel like one here.
We'll do it to these dimensions. Is that going to be big enough though to fit? I mean, it'll fit most SVs in there, but you'll have to
yeah, it'll fit.
have to be some precision flying.
Oh, you know, we're precision pilots, so it's all good.
Twitch seems to have stopped being stupid with constant buffering pauses. That is good news. It's, good news. Right, let me get rid of these. Don't need these anymore.
Oh my god, I hate the way hanger doors work in this fucking game.
They are so troll. Well, it's not just hanger doors, it's shutter doors and basically everything. Hang on, let me move the core somewhere.
Yeah, we made it. You made it one block too big.
Ah, nightmare. Damn it. Is that the biggest hanger door you got? No, the biggest one, is it?
That is, yeah, that's 14x7.
That's son of a bitch. Right, hang on. Pause out.
You know what the problem is? It's not gonna be dead even in the center then.
Yeah, because they're not actually symmetric. They're not even oddly spaced blocks. So you need to use the one that's smaller than that. The one smaller hanger door.
Well, yeah. So I could use 13x7, but I'd have to go the opposite direction. Can't go this way. You know,
we could use shutters. We could use shutter doors.
I'm thinking that might be better anyway.
Let's just do that. You can use them bad boys. And attach it to signal logic, it'll be fine. The only problem with shutter doors is that they are equally as twattish to try and place.
Twattish.
And also, they don't go big enough. Look, that's the biggest one. Giant gap in the middle. Do we need doors at all? What about force fields? We don't need doors at all, really, do we? We just use force fields.
Well, I just like the idea of something opening and then flying, like, you know. That's why shutter doors actually wouldn't work, because you'd have to, like, point yourself down and fly into it, as opposed to just, like,
yeah.
You know,
well, like,
holding
yeah, I was going to suggest we put signal logic on it, though. But, Jesus, even force fields are a bit twatty as well.
So, like, if you did this.
Actually, is that the perfect size? All the way across. Ah, by one block. Nightmare. Swine!
It's like that's kind of dead center.
Yeah, that works. And just fill in the blocks around the edges.
And then you take... Fuck is this thing? If you want to test it...
Whoops. Undo! Oh, hey! The Event Horizon, which is a decent sized SV. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you just caught your back end there, yeah. You're all good.
Ah!
There's going to be a lot of accidents.
Yeah, that might
Bye.
not be big enough.
Well,
Wait, what if I go like this?
I mean, we'll need an automated docking system because I don't think human pilots will be able to do it without causing thousands of pounds of damage to the station.
True. I also just mostly wanted to see if this would fit up here, which it does. It's like perfect size.
I figure in this glassed area down the bottom we can have it's like 10 forward. We can have a bar and stuff for,
yeah, that'll work.
the pilots, where they can do shady deals and shit. I don't know.
That's good.
We'll see. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Let's build some walls. I'm gonna do internally. I'm gonna do combat steel. I think. I think hardened steel would be better.
No, combat steel. Go combat steel.
Yeah. Grow lights. Why have I got grow lights in there? Right. Combat steel. Combat steel. Right. How? Why do we want this? Take it up to the sides. We can put like a we can write something on the wall. We could say you know, don't break it. we got actually a whole line there, isn't it? Let's just do that there. That works. We could say something on the wall like "Give way to exiting craft" or something like that.
Yeah, that'll work. Warning.
Warning! Don't be a dick.
Chance of serious death if you fuck around right here.
Yeah. You got it. Okay. So, I mean, we're not really done on the outside yet. We've got a lot of outside stuff to do, but I think we're on we've got some good ideas flowing with this internal hangar. So I'm kind of like, well, let's just do this internal hangar while we've got ideas flowing.
Yeah. I mean, the outside really, what else is there on the outside other than some block texturing?
It's mostly block texturing. Landing pads, extra buildings on the surface here where you've parked this Corvette. Yeah, it is mostly block texturing. Like I said earlier, I want to do something with this SV flight path on the way in to make it look a little bit nicer, but that's still block texturing. Okay.
Yeah, which I mean, I have no problem doing, but I mean...
Yeah, like I said, let's do this. Let's do this while we can. Just do it. Hold up. That's an outside wall.
Just do it!
Right. You can't forget the now obligatory this way up sign. This is very true. And I think that's very important on something like an SV car park. Because it can get very disorientating in three-dimensional space. Which way is up? Let's be honest.
Thanks, Thyriel. I will keep that in mind from now on and keep the alcohol out of my ship.
Boink. What up? Got a wall.
Andor is just blasting the Halo theme right now, and it's fucking glorious.
Brilliant. You see, I that stream that I had a radio playing instead of my usual chilling and building tracks. Yeah, the video that I uploaded to YouTube got claimed straight away.
Oh. Yeah, see, I've been super lazy with this, and I haven't...
you haven't even monetized yet, have you?
But, well, that, but I also haven't upgraded anything to YouTube.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Uploaded anything to YouTube yet.
I see.
I was like, eh, I don't really care.
That's fair enough.
It's just one more thing I have to download, and then edit, and then... Yeah. No, thanks.
Can't argue with that. Well, I don't bother editing. Yeah. That's why I moved Chillin Buildin onto Twitch, so I don't have to spend 6 hours editing it. It wasn't 6 hours, but yeah, whatever.
We get it.
You get it. What are you doing over there? What did you...
What do you mean, what did I do?
Not you. A
What
block. A block. A mischievous block. I'm texturing my blocks again. Can't help myself. Just had updated my station.
just what you do, man.
This is what I do. Yeah. Styrios, just had updated my station's blueprint. Some things I added. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, because you're still working on it, aren't you? Which is good. Smooth jazz. Oh yeah. Love this walkway you did up there, that's so cool.
Walkway?
Yeah, in the SV hangars.
Oh.
At the top.
Thanks.
Where did all my blocks go? And this is the other thing that annoys me about creative mode. Why can't you just have infinite? You know? Why does it have to be a stack? Why can't I just have an infinite stack?
That would be nice. But quality of life is not really something Eliana is concerned with.
This is very true. Although, did you guys in the chat, did you see the recent anniversary update stuff? What'd you think about that? Discuss. Yeah. So far from being finished. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tyrio. Still far to be finished. Oh god. Oh no. So much space. Right. Okay. So do we want to... I'm going to do raised hangers in here, raised landing pads in here as well, because I just think that would work best. In keeping with the theme.
The Scallow hanger?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Sorry to cough and... Still got...
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Lingering
Whatever.
man flu. Right, let's think about this for a second. Go on a minute. Right. What I'd like is some walkways.
I really hate the way it does, like, symmetry of symbols and
Oh god, what? It doesn't.
textures.
You mean it doesn't? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Are you
So
down?
I
Are you
have-
downstairs? Are you? Oh, look at this shit!
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
Fucking on it, like a car bonnet.
Aggressively British.
I don't know what your issue with the word bonnet is, man.
It's something that was only used in America in like the 1800s to describe a certain type of lady's hat, and other than that, we pretty much abandoned the word.
You abandoned the word. There's nothing wrong with your core bonnet, mate. Right. Let's think about this. Ah, but what you've got is this is on a different level. Which is fine, because actually we could actually put another level here and take this one out, and then they're all on the same level.
What are you talking about?
So where we were going to put the bar with all the windows here,
Right.
and where you've got the event horizon parked, if you lower this floor by 1, which you can do, and then this is at the same level as the other pads that you've done. And then we just we just wall off this entire area with the glass to become the bar.
Well, I was thinking you could even just not wall it off, but put railings here, right? And then like maybe an elevator that leads down and that leads up.
Yeah, because this
So
could
open.
this could be the access to all levels basically through
Right.
this area. You can get to the bottom one and all the way up to the top through there. The only problem is where it comes up here. It comes right up into the flight path.
Well, we could.
So we need to go. At that point we need to go like that way.
Well, what if we ready? What if we made these spires actually useful slightly, right? And we just cut into here like 2 blocks and put an elevator that leads up. Then it comes over here, and then it's not as in the way.
True,
So-
and because I'm going to do raised landing pads for the sky whales, that would be fine.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Bingo!
Boom, motherfucker.
Motherfucker! Problem solved, bitch! Right.
Hey, it's geek.
Yeah.
Alright, now the job is to take off symmetry mode. So we can fix all these god-awful fucking
Yeah.
textures.
know what you mean. Have I done that too wide? Should I have, I should corner it off a little bit nicer. Probably what I should do. To him, it's a hood. Oh yeah, we're talking about bonnets, weren't we? Yeah, it's a hood. Yeah. In America, we have hoods. A bonnet goes on your head. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a female hood.
On my station, I have a central elevator system that leads to every section of the station. Well, that's just not Lucifer approved, is it?
Yeah, I mean, if there's one way to get everywhere, then
yeah.
anyone
What if
could
you
just find anything super easy.
Yeah, what if
and
you
that
have
would
borders?
be unacceptable. Yeah. Obviously, this guy's never been in a PvP situation.
I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, pretty much. So what I was thinking about doing is putting some lights under here later to give it underglow to each landing pad. And I could even tie that up to a like a motion sensor or something, so that when a ship comes onto the landing pad, the lights turn on. So it's like an occupied lighting underglow to each pad. So every pad that's got a ship on it will have lighting. Every one that doesn't will be dark, or the other way around.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, right?
I think maybe the other way around would work, because then if it's easier to see, then
you can land on it.
You're like, oh, I can land there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have an idea for what you were talking about. Slightly different, but it'll be alright.
Just a stupid ship. Hang on.
Whose ship is stupid?
My ship is stupid.
Why?
It's just stupid. It's huge. Have you not seen it?
Skywell?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, that's not going to work. It'll be alright. Be alright. I tell you what, the amount of railings that we're going to put in this base, there's going to be a lot of railings.
You all know that I'm a fan of space railings.
Oh my god, he's going to do LCD screens that... He's going to do LCD signposting on his station. So not only are you get everywhere with one elevator shaft, but you're actually going to guide the enemy onto your critical systems as well. Oh, Lucifer would have some things to say, I tell you. Oh my lord.
He would be furious.
Furious. And it sounds awesome. But
It does sound very cool.
it does sound very cool. You can't possibly condone that action. because there is no railing for those types of stairs. Because reasons.
Or what type of stairs?
They're the long ones, not the short ones. So what I generally do is I use half blocks to create a railing. But what that has now prevented me from doing is putting stairs on the same side for the other landing pad. The fun! For maximum confusion, each level of the station should feature a labyrinth maze with the only way to access the next floor at the very end. I think we wouldn't get many visitors to our station. You'd have to call it Maze Station. So if I do this now, but of course these blocks are occupied, so I can't actually do anything to them. So I'm probably just going to have to go without any railing, otherwise I'm giving preferential treatment to one side and not the other. And then I'll just get complaints.
What are you even talking about? Hold on, I have to come see this. Let me just do these last couple blocks here.
Sure.
Alright, where are you? You're over here. Okay. Oh, so you're saying can't put railings on the... Why are you putting those kind of stairs in? What's wrong with you?
Because I like them better.
Yeah, but...
saying I can't use the stairs that I want to use.
But they hate you, so...
Well, the feeling's bloody
obviously.
mutual. What do you want from me? I like those stairs. They're nicer to walk down.
Oh, absolutely. In gravity, you can't really walk up the single block stairs. I fully agree. But, you know, do you want them to look good or do you want them to work good?
Oh,
It's
both.
pretty much the choice every Imperion builder has to make.
Look good or work good. Well, I mean, all that's missing is some railings. Not the end of the world.
But you gotta figure, too... Well, let's see what we can do here.
Why didn't you click? You did click. Whoop, 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 whoop. Railings in space! Yeah, but there's gravity. You use gravity generators. So, you know, people can still fall. What are you doing?
Just watch.
Brilliant. Now nobody can get anywhere. Oh, I just want to walk to the back of these. No, you can't because reasons.
That's basically a railing. You just texture it. It'll look nice.
Sure.
I'm sorry, do you not like it?
No, I do. It's a very good solution to my conundrum. I'm just annoyed that I didn't come up with it, alright?
God's bench. So
God.
needy. I have to go back to painting yellow lines, alright? I
do have this gap here. It's really annoying. I could get rid of that quite easily by get rid of these truss blocks and invert these walkway blocks upside down. Ah! Like that. And then this block on top becomes free. And I can do that. But then that's floating. It floats. That annoys me. Unless I do that. and then it's fine. Bingo! What's up, Stubert182? Thank you very much for the cheer, dude. 300 bits. Very kind of you indeed. Much appreciated. That is super awesome. Do we know where the elevator is going to come out yet from your area?
Not 100%, but I can make that happen in a second if you want.
Could you? Because I'd like to build the upper bit around it. Pentaxid, yeah. He donated 300 pentaxid crystals. Amazing. Who knew? Who knew? Twitch and Imperion are partners. Partner up. Yeah. Huh? Partnering up. Yeah. Pentaxid crystals are the same as cheer crystals. Brilliant. I'll do something with that. I think maybe just that.
The elevator is gonna come out like...
That works. There we go.
It's gonna come out like right here.
Pentaxid crystals. I don't know whether to keep it raised or to bring it back down to the main floor. I think I might try and see if I can keep it raised up as a raised walkway. The only problem with the raised walkway is it's then... Is that too raised? Because you've got the ships flying in and out? There's a health and safety question that needs to be asked. God damn it. Is this... Oh, he's come out here. Alright, sweet. Well, where's your symmetry mode at?
Yeah, I turned it off because I'm a genius.
Okay.
Was that not obvious? I assume everyone.
You're a genius. Yeah, sure. Alright. I think that's about right. So...
Yeah, you're right.
Because this stuff goes down to the floor in here, so it would make sense that this goes down to the floor, wouldn't it? Bartlemy Badger, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you, that's very kind of you. You bloody legend. Balmy Badger as well. Nice name. Right, what kind of I suppose you can guide pedestrians with texture rather than actually just laying barrier everywhere. But at the same time, I don't want people to just be able to walk over these straight into the flight path of any incoming, outgoing SVs. Very safety conscious. So we do these things. There you go. Look at that. Looks well good. Except I don't know why you'd go back here. There's no reason for it now. May as well just take this out of the equation. Unless I could put something like refueling pipe lines or something back here, maybe. Do something like what the devil is going on? They're yeah, docking rings, so you can tie ropes around them when you're docking your SV so they don't run away.
As they are prone to do.
Like horses. Oh my god, has anybody seen the new Red Dead 2 trailers? Oh my god. I mean, I'm as excited about it as I was when Red Dead 1 came out. I actually bought an Xbox 360 just to play Red Dead 1. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to buy a goddamn PS4 to play Red Dead 2.
No, you're going to have to buy an Xbox One. Because that's what I'm going to be playing. You bastard.
You Xbox bastard. You Xbox fanboy. I hate the Xbox. It was rubbish. And it broke. Yeah, that's what I was more annoyed about with it. It broke. It just broke down. Red ring of death.
I mean, I kind of get it, but again, that sounds like a you problem. And
yeah?
It's not really something I'm concerned about. Just, you know, just throwing that out there.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate your support and sympathies.
I got you, man.
Yeah. I broke it. Thanks, Moo. Yeah, everybody's on the sympathy train now, aren't they? Cheers, then. Appreciate it. I did not break it. It broke itself. Sure, the only thing... Good work. Good work. I can't help myself. I'm doing it again, Stack.
Texturing with blocks.
Yeah.
It's like breathing to you. That's really what it is. There's really nothing you can do about it. I get it. I accept you and all your flaws, Spanj.
Thanks, mate. I wanted to make a refueling pumps for these SV pads. I'm going to put little deco blocks, consoles here. Like that. But also down here, it's going to be like override. Override! Zip, zip, zip. There you go. It's pretty cute. Yeah. Why not? Xbox had a problem with temp. The stamp on the heatsink space line. Yes, that was exactly what happened. Hell yeah, Spanj. Would you mind block texturing my station too? I mean, I'm thinking about starting up a consultancy service at you know, a reasonable rate. Per hour. There we go. I'm going to texture that properly later, but I think that'll look fairly cool. Well, it might look fairly cool. What you could do as well. Oh, idea. Braingasm. Boom. Hell yeah. Yeah, my Xbox 360, it was exactly the thermal issue, and it wasn't exactly like it was it's not like I coated it in blankets or anything, you know what I mean? It was in a TV stand where it belongs. On its own, it wasn't surrounded by other electronics, and it overheated, and it red ringed on me. And I tried the little YouTube tips where they were like, oh yeah, you just put some thermal paste on a penny and put that on the graphics chip. And I tried that, and that actually worked for a while. And then it just went back to red ring again. So yeah.
To me, based on that story, it sounds like it was all your fault, and you know, you shouldn't blame Xbox.
But then I built my own PC from every single component and did the whole thermal paste, the CPU onto a custom cooler and everything like that. And this thing is still working fine with no problems whatsoever, apart from a little hiccup that was caused by the antivirus, thinking that the operating system was a virus, which was fucking hilarious. It started quarantining all running processes. That was funny. It was good times. Yeah, so it's definitely sounds like something that was my fault.
I mean, that's what I'm hearing. So.
2 giant SV landing pads with refuel stations!
Well, now you gotta put those refuel stations on each of the other way.
What, you mean the little ones that you did?
Yeah, man. That would
Well, I don't want to disturb your
left
work.
them out.
That's your work. That's your effort. You're saying you want me to go in there and change it. I mean, that seems disrespectful.
No, I think honestly you're just being incredibly lazy right now. Got nothing to say to that, huh?
Well, I'm looking at them now, and I'm just trying to think, how would I do this? I mean,
I don't think
I'm not sure I could work with this kind of amateur building.
Oh, that's so.
I had to come back with something. Yeah, to do something.
Let's see this. Look at you put a cylinder here. Oh, look at that pro style building. Oh, you even fucked it up because this isn't a cylinder. This is a fucking square. What are you doing here? Jesus Christ.
What's a square? Oh, what, the actual components that are holding it up?
You got all these building fucking squares
but
here.
yeah, well, you know, they're support stack. You got to support things. You know, when you're building stuff. Yes, you do. He's got. We've already covered this. There are gravity generators. Would you just have a floating tank? Would you? Just floating there.
It's not floating. No, it's just partially held up.
It's held up properly with the appropriate support. You know, very safety conscious.
Thanks for following Captain Momo and Thyriel 38 minutes ago.
Yeah. You gotta keep up, Static.
What is this? Come on, man. Get with the program. Cylinder.
Yeah. This is what you would hold fuel in if you were refueling something. Come on.
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't put cylinders all over it.
Yeah, because how would you hold up a perfect cylinder? Like, would you just balance it on something? Would you? Just like place it there and go, "Oh, don't move. Nobody rock the station, otherwise it'll just roll off."
Tell you what I do. Okay? This is what I do. So I'd select the whole thing with, the selection box.
Sure.
And then I'd hit the option that says delete. Is that good? So you had mine? I'll show you what I did.
Genius.
Right?
Genius.
Watch.
Why didn't I think of that?
Alright. Just get this shit out of my way here. I don't need that. I don't need this. What is this?
Where did you go?
I'm underneath the cylinder. I'm getting rid of your amateur.
But my supports. What have you done? Right, okay, so that cylinder is now just floating on the pipes that feed it. And also, you've deleted the square connector block that connects the pipe. Now there's a gap. How is the fuel going to flow through? Huh?
Just settle down. I'm not
What
done.
is this? You're going to stick it on scaffolding now, are you? Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know it is.
I learned so much from you. What the? And yeah, okay. So something that probably weighs 20 plus tons worth of liquid fuel, and it's supported by toothpicks.
Not toothpicks.
Don't ever build anything. You know, in the real world. What's...
Or, wait, ready? Here,
Oh,
just-
shit. What's that? Why? Is that cushioning? To stop it from rolling off?
Yeah, it's the, holds it in place. There's really no way to get this to look good.
Yeah, I don't want to break it to you, but
I'm just gonna say
mine
this,
was better.
all right? I'm just gonna say this. You built a thing that there's no way to make it look good, so it's really your fault.
You better put that back.
What, that one block up top that I removed on accident?
No, I mean the whole bloody thing.
Jesus Christ.
I'll come back and check your work in a minute. Better be exactly
Sorry,
as.
I'll just make it look like trash again. And then we know it's
Oh
yours.
yeah, because your improvements were so much better.
Yeah, sticks. All right.
Sticks, yeah.
I don't know what else you want.
You know, when the station's under attack and it's rocking around like crazy. It's okay, guys.
No,
the highly
it's cool.
flammable explosive fuel is secured in place by toothpicks. It's fine.
It's cool to have. It's cool to have a a cylinder with a giant square jutting out of it in 3 different locations. No, that's totally cool.
There's nothing wrong with that. You have that in real life. Have you ever seen actual fuel
Totally-
storage that's attached to the ground
totally-
by non-round
totally.
things?
Absolutely fine. Just nothing wrong
Brilliant.
whatsoever. I don't remember how this went.
Look, I'm taking your advice. I'm using sticks. Over here. Look at these. Yeah.
Where are you putting sticks? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm putting fuel pods in your amateur hour SV bay.
Amateur hour. Yeah. I could go back to the first recording when I built this fucking SV pad. You were like, oh, I really like that. It's really nice.
Oh yeah. I am quite nice, aren't I? Yeah. What's it? Where's the rest of it?
I don't know. I don't
You
remember
just
how it
gave
went.
up halfway through, did
I
you?
just know that there's like squares like popping out here and here, and I'm just gonna put squares everywhere now. Like there.
Well, if you actually went in the cylinder, you'd realise they weren't squares. They were the half blocks. I bet she put some effort into it, even though you're not actually going to see the interior. Somebody might go through and go, oh look, it actually is a cylinder inside. You could theoretically store some liquid hydrogen in there that could fuel these small vessels. What are this? What's this? Why did you put squares on the end?
There's just squares everywhere, man.
You just put squares everywhere. What is...
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
No!
It's-
That's what it looks like to an untrained eye.
See,
Somebody who
this is
doesn't know what
not-
they're
this
doing.
is not
Why
what
don't
it
you
was
go
like.
back downstairs and play with your little pink landing pads or whatever you're doing down there? Jesus,
This
you
is
know,
not how
you know
it
the
was.
professionals
You
are
have right
working up here.
There were
right-
consoles here. There were consoles here. right,
Yes,
where
they
you
were.
had the fucking thing. So you fucked it up too.
Well,
right?
they're going off the bloody square blocks that you placed. They're the wrong place. I can't remember where I put them.
This is your fault. This is all your fault. You let me come over here and touch things.
Oh, sorry, everyone. I know.
Me and Spanj are just having a moment.
Actually crying. Right.
I think it
If
was
you
like
could at
this.
least texture it with the wood floor. I'm sorry, Mumo, I don't know what you're talking about. Which bit with the wood floor? PvP deathmatch. Well,
There you go. There's your bulgy fucking cylinder. I hope you're happy and proud.
I am. It's supported well. That is some stable construction right there. That's what that is. That ain't going anywhere.
Sure,
I ain't
that's
gonna.
what it's called.
This station could be rocking like crazy. Could be on fire, and this fuel tank will be fine. This one over here won't. This will be shit. Oh dear. No, I'm gonna do a static style pipe link up. Oh no, it's connected. It's not got a gap in it at all.
Just saying, it looked like, you know, looked like it fit more when I was doing it, you know?
It looked like it was made out of bamboo. Let's go on higher. Ah, oh, damn it. Railings are in the way.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
What we gotta see? We've gotta see the greatest ship ever designed. And fit through this door.
Thario says, at this moment, I shot him, Your Honor. Not sure about that one. Yeah, it looks like yeah, it doesn't look right. Looks like something Static would build.
Oh, so it's amazing and practical and works?
Flimsy, some might say.
Is that so?
It's like, be really precise about these right clicks. Let's think about this. Get your fuel tanks. How'd you put fuel tanks in here?
That, huh? Beautiful. I was thinking of even putting, instead of regular landing bays down here, you just put 2 fast launch pads and just park them vertical.
Ah, that would look pretty cool.
That would look pretty cool. This crap. I don't remember how I did those. I think it was like 2 half blocks touching each other.
Figure out the best way to get a fuel tank in here, and I'm just not. I can't figure it out. Any ideas in the chat? See if we can get a fuel tank, something that looks like a fuel tank, you know, something stable and well built like this. But for each landing pad, truss block frame. Yeah, truss block. Could do that, actually. I did something similar on Kuosaka Raceway, actually. but there's not a lot of space to play with is the only problem. Yeah, the back wall is also what I thought, having one sort of suspended at each pad here, and then running a pipe off somehow down to the pads. Yeah. So what we could do with this one. Yeah, we can set it on a wall. Smaller cylinders on each pad. On each pad. On the pads. And the problem with on the pads is we've lost a block because of the railings. I could switch the railings around, but I really don't want to because there's a lot of them. Yeah. I don't want to cut into too much into how much space there is on there. Let's try it with the truss block supports, and I'll run them off the wall, see what that looks like. Yeah, no, I thought the horizontal one would run, because you run small cylinders, maybe at the back or down the sides or something, but like I said, we've lost the block because of the railings. So that would be the ideal place to put them, is down the sides, like there, but let's see what this looks like. Let me use the truss blocks. On the side. Under the railings. That could work. Probably have to bring the railings where. So remove that line of the pad and just run them along there. Well, let's do this one. I'll finish this one off and then play with that idea over there. See now, I want to run. Right, that's quite a simple one, that one. So under the railings, interesting. So if we were to remove hull breach.
Go. It's one.
Is it too much? Maybe we don't need that much space. And then small cylinders, which would be the only problem with these cylinders is connecting them is not clean. So if you want to have some kind of like pump like type thing coming out of it. It's not easy to do. You could just line up 4 things like that against it. But then why would you have 4 like filling things for one pad? It doesn't make sense. You know, 1. I don't know if yeah, because these don't really connect at all to the tops. You actually get one to actually appear on top. It's completely disconnected. I could just leave it like that, but then there is a disconnect. There's no pipe, but the other option is, instead of doing 4 vertical cylinders, we do horizontal ones. And 3 horizontal ones. Well, we have the same problem, but at least then that can be in the middle. Sort of. I don't see as much of it then, but horizontal was what you meant. There you go. Just could do that. Which looks okay. It looks good. Well, these are massive by comparison. Could put another one on top. But, well, the issue of support then. What we could do. Truss blocks to the rescue. Yeah, obviously painted and textured. I think that'll look okay. That'll look pretty good. So we could do the same with these other 2. Do you know what? It's really annoying about the selection tool, the copy and paste, as it doesn't carry over, does it? So it's probably quicker to just maybe try 1 big horizontal cylinder. Well, it'd be a funny shape. It wouldn't be a cylinder. It would fit in there though. Okay, let me try that here a second and see which one looks better. So, we're talking about that one. Or are you talking about from that level? So it's off the ground. That would make more sense. We could make it actually, make it bigger. Make it 1 block, 2 blocks bigger actually, couldn't we? What do we think, guys? Do we think the small horizontal cylinders in the truss housing, or the big one standalone? What do we think? Or maybe we just have a mix of the two.
Right there, Spanj.
Yeah. Sorry, just having some water. Could fuel both pads with that, actually.
What do you think of my, Here, let me come see what you've been working. Where you at? Ooh.
Building fuel stations.
Very nice.
I'm trying to decide, well, yeah, I know what it means to, but because the truss blocks give it a little bit more life, doesn't it? And then, I mean, obviously, once it's textured, painted, it will look better. But the bigger one, I think, makes more sense. The littler ones, they almost, well, the problem with the little cylinders is they almost look like torpedoes in a rack, you know? Look like a torpedo rack. So the thing with the big one is that I could get away with just two. And get one.
Yeah, you could.
One there and one
You
there.
could put one between these two and one between those two pads.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Let's do that.
You guys still in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're streaming, bud.
Oh, I apologize.
You're fine.
How's it going, Blighted?
Not bad.
So, it's,
Are you recording right now?
no, streaming.
Like,
Like live on Twitch. Say hi.
oh. Hello, Twitch. I hate the sound of my own voice. All right, I'm gonna hop out.
Alright, dude. See you later.
Alright, man.
I'm gonna get rid of this one. Bear with me, because I figure with these being this big, I can get two pads with each thing. So if I have one there and one here, then we've filled all pads, which means I can put this one back as it was. And yeah, we'll have one one here. And this, I don't know, I want to keep that or to get rid of it. I may as well keep it because it looks alright. You know, more fuel in it. So Here's another idea that's just popped into my head. As you run from each of these, and from that one over there somehow, we run pipes up, and then we run like piping along the ceiling kind of thing. Not the top block, but the one below it. This one here. Run pipes along there, and go through the walls, and feed this. But that would limit. That'd be quite close, wouldn't it? There's 2 blocks down from the ceiling there. That doesn't give the sky whale. I mean, the sky whale's an extreme. It doesn't give it much room to lift before it will just collide with pipes carrying liquid fuel. So maybe not. Maybe not. It'd be quite cool. More pipes, tubes, long washers. Yeah. Wrong one. No, not that one. This one. Cool. Bingo! So what we were thinking, fuel and O2. You want more fuel tanks? Is that what you're saying?
I want our station to be a giant, sitting bomb.
Yeah. Well, we'll stick with fuel for now. But what I was thinking along the ceilings is we've got. What does that? Does that lead to outside? It does, yeah. We've got this sort of gap, this top gap here, between the small hangars and the big one. And I was thinking about running like cargo railings. It's like cranes and lifts and stuff. Crazy. It's very quiet. The concentration must be real. You know it, Luce. You know it. Luce is here, everyone.
Sorry.
Sorry, Luce. You missed you missed an epic battle of wit earlier between Static's haphazard building style and my solid building style.
Yes, that's how I would describe it.
I thought you might. Have you seen the new trailer, the retractable weapons? Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. It looks cool. We're trying to decide whether it's a retractable weapon, which I think it is because the actual barrel comes out as well, or it's a new piston blocks and stuff. Now, I really hope it's piston blocks, but I don't think it is. Piston blocks would be so cool, but I think Elion have struggled, or are struggling maybe, with the idea or how to get a block to move other blocks, as it were, because that's the main issue with piston blocks, I think. Because these blocks are fixed. Once you place them, they're fixed, and they got a set coordinate in the game, and then it knows where they are. You start putting piston blocks that moves them around, it causes all sorts of chaos. Need more type of block. Yeah. You're absolutely right. I mean, I'd like a page 2. But then a page 2 becomes difficult to manage, and finding things takes ever. So a nicer way of getting to the blocks you need, I think what they probably need to do is categorize them between your full blocks and then your half blocks. So you'd go into your right click, you get a menu like this, and then you'd be able to select full blocks, half blocks, rounded blocks, I don't know, whatever, and then it goes into a bigger menu of blocks. So you get one extra click required to find the block you need, but you got a shed load more blocks to choose from. I think it's probably the best way to do that rather than having a page 2. I don't know.
So fuck you.
What Dual Universe are doing, or what Dual Universe look like they're doing, is they're giving you basically a block, and then you can scale that block. So you can use your mouse wheel to make it bigger or smaller, and then when you place it, you can then sculpt it. So you place that block there. I can then use other tools to sculpt it. I can pull the corners in, I can put a dent in it, and all sorts of things. That seems to be what Dual Universe are doing, which looks pretty interesting. I'd say it looks pretty interesting, mate. Just trying to think about these cargo cranes. How best to do that? So we've got this space here that would work quite well as a cargo area. Just trying to think in my head how to approach it. The psychedelic color selection, yeah, the 300 different reds that we can now choose from. Which look great. Complaining at all. Hey Cookie, how's it going, bud? I am feeling better for the most part. Still recovering. Occasionally I'll burst into coughing fits. But yeah, I'm definitely working past it now, so. But thank you very much for asking.
Good. Now we can stop hearing about it.
Jesus.
That's so wrong.
Still so bitter. Still so bitter and angry.
Bitter.
You, yeah.
I'm perfectly content with, you know,
Perfectly content.
everything.
Sure. Of course. Yeah, so I was thinking, what was I thinking?
It was something along the lines of, duh.
See, now it just sounds like you're overcompensating.
Oh, maybe I am.
It just sounds like, oh, I've got to say something to get him back. He was mean to me.
I don't feel that way.
Go get him back.
It's outside. Can't build there. I might have been able to if Spanj was competent. But since we decided 1 block thick walls were all we needed.
Here's what we need. Trust blocks.
I mean, you're free to be wrong, but you know.
Bear with me on this one, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, Alacrion, that's the attitude I have to put up with most days when working with this guy. And, you get used to it to a degree, but you know, he does wear thin now and again. It's just it's just tiresome most days, you know. It's the same old nonsense over again. It's just this American bravado.
Well, when you're this great and this free, you know.
Just lacks the sophistication of a true gentleman. Take longer than I expected, I think. Cargo racks. Excuse me. Right.
I feel like we keep we keep just like working on really small things.
Sorry.
Instead of doing stuff that like actually needs to get done.
Try and the boom that holds my mic goes right over my mouse pad, so every now and again I accidentally smack the boom that's attached to the mic. And it makes this horrible noise. Oh, I apologize. Yeah, I know what you mean, Stag. And been distracted texturing with blocks again. I want to make like a cargo rail system that runs along the ceiling, you know? It's not important. There's much more important things to be doing. Like, you know, actually laying the goddamn blocks of the station down. You know?
Yeah, that might right up there with things that should get done first. I too am just placing fucking railing blocks all over the goddamn whatever this thing is.
Stacks of railing that we're going to go through. I think it's going to be significant. There goes a stack! How many blocks didn't you place over here when I was doing that, you bastard? Yeah, just the one. I'll let you off. Alright. Who puts walkways on the ceiling?
Some kind of savage.
Quite. There we go. It's a cargo rail thing. Oh, trust me, it is. It's not just truss blocks and walkway blocks put in odd places. It's a rail system. Yeah. It is size class 49. currently.
Yikes.
In space, yeah, we've covered this, Luce. We have a little thing called gravity generators. So
See? Luce is on my side here.
it says in a space station, the ceiling can be the floor. Or in space, he says, the ceiling can be the floor.
Yeah, he's right. Whoever he is, I don't even know who you said.
What? Luce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whoever you are, Luce. Yeah. This is how much Static cares about you, unless you support his agenda.
I didn't know who you were talking about.
I pretty clearly said his name.
Yeah,
Remember who your friends are, Luce.
Just remember who's on your side at this moment, Luce. That's all that matters.
Alright, Tyrell, size class 120 space station. We ain't finished yet. We're still building. Give us a chance. Alright, that's not going to work because that's a half block. That's not going to work because that's... God damn it! Fine. So many railings.
I know, I don't think I've ever used this many railings before in a build.
We love railings. It's fine.
Big Feet's watching, he's cringing right now from all these railings.
Does he not like railings or Big Feet?
Yeah, it wasn't last week he was getting on my case for putting railings on the external docking pads? Or was that somebody else?
Oh, I think that... Yeah, I can't remember who that was.
I know it's hard to keep track of all the people that complain about the different things that I do, but...
I mean, there are a lot of them. Okay, I'm gonna finish this later because I think we could be doing this for bloody ages. I could be doing this forever. The amount of texturing we can do in this section alone is crazy. Forever. To start actually building out rooms and stuff. Because I think we've done pretty much the SV landing pads now are looking fairly decent, passable. I do want to do some oxygen orientated stuff everywhere. We're going to pressurize this, so there are going to be ventilators in here running oxygen throughout. But I still want to put like O2 stations dotted around everywhere and see if we can pipe them in as well somehow. Hypercube. Have you ever thought of building the cube? You know, rooms with different enemies, that sort of thing, like a murder maze. Lol. I have actually. I've actually considered building that thing. I've just never done it. It's quite an undertaking, setting traps and things like that. I have seen POIs. I think Static built a POI that had like a floor puzzle. You had to jump on the right blocks with the right letters on them, like Indiana Jones, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you had a question, and the answer was you had to spell it out on the floor, and if you got the letter wrong, the floor would give way, and you'd fall to your death. So awesome.
The question was like, it was like, who is great, or
Yeah.
who is amazing, and there were 3 different options. You could have spelled Wolf is great, Static is great, or Spanj is great, and only one of them obviously was correct. And I'll let you take a guess as to which one I chose.
Nobody would ever guess that. Oh shit, look at this, we're getting a bar.
Yeah, man.
That's a big bar. I like it.
It's a big station.
Yeah, it's 10 forward. Oh, I like this. Look at this. Holy shit.
Yeah, I almost forgot to put railings around these these things here. Yeah, gotta come back to that later.
Amazing. So you have to be careful with these elevator shafts that run up the middle of the these landing sections, though. I thought we were going to put elevator shafts in the Oh wait, this is space. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Elevator shafts on the outside of the station. What? I would say that I would seal off that bar.
Like, okay.
Like, not necessarily with just walls, but you could do like glass or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
To seal it off, because, you know, exhaust fumes, noise.
Yeah, that might cause the unhealthiness of some of the patrons.
Mm. It's looking good though. It's looking real nice. Alright. So, just destroying statics work.
Oh, cool.
They'll be fine in a minute. No, that don't work, does it? So Dark and Light thinks the answer was wolf.
Well, let's just say you would have fell to your death.
What's the name of these ships? Sorry, Dark Knight. That was the incorrect answer.
At no point in your rambling response did you do anything even close to addressing the question. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. I mean, obviously we can play with this later, but this is a general plan for the bar.
Hang on. I'm messing with railings of all things. Who would have thought it? Yeah, nice. Oh, little cubicles. Yeah, I like that. Let's keep. Nice. Oh, little statues.
I'm looking for a couple good ones. Oh, hello. Look at this one. Ready?
Come on. Whoa! Ah,
Ooh, too big.
King Tootmahorn. These ships here, this is called the Faust. This is static and Was it one of your friends?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Long time ago. It's a beast of a ship. Takes a beating as well. It's nice though. Vertical launch system. Modular weapons. Spread out. Low profile, considering the size.
The Eagle version.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice ship.
Thanks, bro.
It's baby. It doesn't really line up, does it? It kind of looks a bit poop. Poop! That base going to come with tour guides. Tour guides. Yeah, gonna need some signposting, I think. Just had a thought about this. I have some ideas. When you come up this elevator, you're gonna be like, well, where do I go now, bruh? So
you really need to change it so that you can click and drag to add windows.
yeah, it works on some windows. The single block windows it's fine, but everything else is not. It really does my head in. Sit there for hours clicking windows for days.
Yeah, this is beginning to damage my comm.
Your zen is suffering. Well, I've done something up with these elevator shafts. At the moment, they look questionable at best. But I figure one thing that we're going to need to do is probably, as Darklight points out, we're going to need tour guides. So I've placed a place on the top of these elevator shafts to put signposts, LCD screens, essentially. So. Works. God damn it. It just looks ugly.
I'm not really feeling this. I'm going to have to change this a little bit, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Wow. Lou says BRB don't kill each other till I get back.
Oh.
What do you mean till you get what? What does that mean?
Up. Found another spot for railings.
More railings required. How did I do that? Oh yeah. That'll be that. Okay, so people coming up the elevator shaft will come up here and they'll see an LCD screen here that says this way to hangar bay landing pads, blah. And anybody coming this way, we go.
Obviously that would lead to the pit of death because we want to dissuade, you know,
Borders. Sure. So the other one will be like this way to, you know, cookies, and this will lead to this hellhole. Ah, shit. What are we gonna do with all this space, Static?
Oh, that's all the shit over here? Yeah.
I don't know.
We're getting to the point where we can't just keep saying more landing pads.
More landing pads, I know. We've actually got to start building in, like, rooms and stuff.
Well, we could put, like...
residents and shit.
Yeah, different, like, everybody has their own room. So, like, put in, like, 10 different rooms. That'll be the entire second floor. Will just be everybody's rooms. And then the lower floor will be the stuff we quote-unquote need. Like, O2 room and medical bay and blah, 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 blah.
And then we've got the tower. That's
oh,
even
God,
more.
the tower. Maybe the tower will be where all the residences are. With, you know, the obviously most important person having the penthouse.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. Very kind of you to give me the penthouse.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. But if you're getting the penthouse, then I have to get the Apex penthouse, which is another penthouse on top of the penthouse.
I like it says massive video arcade. But a video arcade is really easy to do because you basically create a room and then you fill it with
consoles.
With these. There you go. There's an arcade game. Oh, this one is Time Crisis. Yeah.
I'm just gonna start putting plants everywhere.
Where did this plant come from? Oh, you're right there. that freaked me the fuck out. That did. Plant, but yeah. Okay, so I have an idea about this bit here of doing, because it has to go around the shaft in the middle there.
Yes, right around the shaft.
So
that's where we like it.
Just thinking like a U-shaped 3-tier shopping mall.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! With an arcade and a casino.
I think every room should have an arcade. The med bay should have an arcade.
Discotheque.
My bedroom should have an arcade.
So a nightclub. Yeah, we'll have a nightclub. Oh, we can put a cinema. Let's build a cinema. Now we're talking.
That would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty sick. It's basically just tiered floors of seats. There's a big wall at the end of it. It's easy.
My docking arms are actually helping us out here because we could add two blocks to the floor and 2 blocks to the ceiling so that it all matches up. And then we have like 4 less blocks worth of space to worry about.
Sure, yeah, we could do that. We're going to do a 2-tier U-shaped shopping mall.
Yeah, I mean, we have plenty of space.
We do have a lot of space. Yeah.
Two floors with just, you know, all this fucking space.
We do have the disco lights coming. Stuba is right. Because they're bringing flashing lights in. You know? So you're going to be able to do signal logic flashing lights. So we can have a proper raving nightclub. with some
Word.
like, you know, strobes going.
Gotta get those sweet tunes.
Bit of sweet Eurobeats going. That's what we need to do. Alright, so if we're gonna raise it 2 blocks. So the first thing that they come through from the doorway here then. I'm just wondering if this doorway is too small, and actually what I need to do is make it bigger.
What happened to the
more grandiose.
to the elevators coming up? Oh, I see what you did here. Not bad.
Thanks. See, ladies and gents, we can actually be civil. It's
rare.
It's rare.
But it happens.
Yeah. Alacrian says, realistically, there also needs to be staff areas, security room, maybe a brig for unruly visitors, operations deck, maintenance tunnels. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Yeah, I think maybe.
Yeah, I think you are. I do like the idea of security rooms, though, which we could put right at the entrance from the hangar bay, since that's the most porous part of the station. If you get what I'm saying.
What? So people,
Very
welcome to Fucknut Station. You now have to go through security because you're a cunt.
Well, you know, I'm American, so I don't feel safe unless.
Oh yeah, that's true.
TSA is inspecting my butthole every time I travel.
Has been in every crevice there is imaginable.
I'm just saying. How else is someone to feel safe?
This is an unwelcome station. This is. You are not welcome here. Don't forget sick bay. Oh my god!
What do you think a med bay is? I've been saying that for like 20 minutes.
He has actually. It's very true. Come on, guys. Pay attention. Right. Ugh.
I'm filling in the floor because I really like this idea of reducing the amount of space.
Yeah. No, I get you. I'm with you. But I'm gonna do some stairages. Some grandiose staircase. Welcome to our space mall. You have to go up 4 flights of stairs once you've parked your spaceship. Bingo. There's your two floors. And what we could do, we can even shape this nice. Brilliant. So what, Alacrion, go away. He's now saying we need customs desks, passport control. we are basically building an airport. That's what we're doing.
We're gonna need a law enforcement, you know, dorms, sections, a police station.
Right. Maybe we can make some kind of like micro SVs that can fly around as little police cars, like the Segway from Mall Cop.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
We get to work on that in my free time.
Guards everywhere. Armed guards everywhere. Right, okay, hang on. I've got ideas are forming.
Uh-oh, everyone stand back. This is a struggle for him.
It is. This is hard.
I'm having one of those things. A headache with pictures. An idea?
Headache with pictures. That's brilliant. What's that from? Is that?
That's Futurama.
Nice. Headache with I love Futurama. I get it so right.
was a great show.
I've let go of the mouse. I've finished clicking. And yeah, my blocks hover there. Like bell ends. Look at these.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah. Ass hat blocks. Yeah. There goes a stack.
Oh, I've already gone through like 3, just filling in this little bit over here.
Oh shit, yeah.
I guess I just need to, like, I could leave a gap in the floor, but...
Maybe we could line the floor with fuel tanks.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, so asshole number 3 just has to come over here and, you know, fire one plasma shot at the bottom of our station.
And the entire station chain
and then
reacts.
There goes 18 million fucking stone dust packages. Or cement, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Yeah, good idea, chat.
That wasn't chat, that was me.
Alright.
Yeah, we can't give chat credit for that.
Yeah, for that stellar fucking play.
Alright, how many wait, where's the ceiling? Is that the ceiling there? There's the ceiling. Okay, fine.
When I'm filling it, yeah, because I'm not filling in the ceiling, I'm just leaving a gap in it.
Yeah, that's cool.
If I get, you know, if I get super excited one day, maybe I'll fill it in.
There goes a stack. Right, okay. So there's my 2 floors. My shopping mall. So you'll come through here. Ah, nice, nice. We'll put something on the ceiling, like a chandelier. Or a this way up sign, or something, you know. Be inventive.
Yes, something absolutely necessary, like a this way up sign. I'm for it.
Let me think. Is 2 up enough? Wrecking ball to swing from, perhaps. Yeah, there you go. Now you're getting it, Moo Moo.
Neither one of us are Miley Cyrus, so I don't really plan on...
You're breaking my heart. I thought we could do this together. More railings! Yeah.
Die!
Check that shit out. So, right. Easy, tiger. Yeah, cool. Welcome to the mall! You can come here, and you can stand here, and then you can watch new people arrive at the mall, and then wave at them as they come by. Hello! Yay! Somebody noticed me. Well, there is some cheeky access under the floor here, so I need to seal this off. Crap, the stream keeps cutting out on me. Well, get better. Just get good, Loose, you know?
Get good, scrub!
Get good. Just gotta get good. or loose. I'm actually going to have a 3-high top floor on this. Because why not?
Because reasons.
Exactly. It's going to be our first shop. Our first shop in our shopping mall. It's going to be in there. See?
Die.
It's good, isn't it? Right, I need to square this off so I know how big to make it.
Battery low.
What do you mean battery low? God damn it, woman. Battery low. So sexy.
You know you're talking on your stream, saying
Charging battery.
Charging battery. My headset talks to me. She whispers sweet naughty nothings in my ear. Woo!
Sounds like the kind of headset you'd have.
Yeah, sounds about right. Thanks for the resub, Balacrion. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you. Whoa, what the bloody hell just happened there? Alright, you just laid some block down on me, didn't you? So
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I laid some serious pipe.
I felt it. Right.
Alright, it's more than I ever wanted.
Deco. Really mess with people. Make one shot with all upside down deco. I don't think anything we typed made it through to him. What? It was just you, Loose. It's just you. You need to get better. Get good.
Why'd you only go too high? It's like so cramped in here now.
I know, but we are in God mode. If we un-G, it's not too bad. But yeah, I figure actually what I was going to do was once I need to box this off so that I know what the space I'm working with, and then I was going to do a mezzanine, so the bottom floor you could actually look up into the I
get it.
You get it. I don't need to talk anymore. You get it.
It's actually not how I meant it, but yeah.
No, I didn't take it that way. I stopped myself. I realised. Mezzanine. Mezzanine. Right. It's going to be a fairly big mall. I should have done that from the bottom. Damn it. Ugh. No. I'm on my way.
See, now we have this awful, just awfulness here.
Where? Are you back in the hangar again?
No, it doesn't line up here. See this? See this? See this? See where I am? Come to me.
I see where you are. Yeah, hi.
What did you?
Well, that's fine. Just
you
stare
did
it.
this.
Just stare it. Just no, it didn't do this.
It's on an angle. You can't just stare
yes,
this.
you can. Watch and learn. Nub. All right. Just do it at 2 angles. Yeah. Gah!
This hurts my eyes.
You hurt my eyes. No. That one? No. Ah, there isn't one, is there? There isn't one. There isn't actually a physical block for it. God damn it, Elion! Why do you pain me so? You swines! We could just put a statue. Put a statue there. Have you still got statues?
Yes.
Put a statue right there. You know where I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know where you're talking.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one is too big. So it was that one.
Look at that shit, see? That looks pretty good. Wow, this is really bad all of a sudden. Is the stream going a bit mental? Oh yeah. 3.4% dropped frames. Hang on. Let me do some diagnostics. Because my internet is not entirely reliable because I am with Virgin Media and they are a bunch of turd monkeys that couldn't run an internet service provider if their bloody life was dependent on it. And I'm getting consistent pings of around about 30 milliseconds to Steam, to Google. We had 3.6% dropped frames on my end, which isn't high. I don't think it's me. But I'll continue the trace ping running and I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, let me know if it does get too bad. Not that there's really anything I can do other than maybe like resetting my router.
Your router?
My router, yeah.
Oh yeah, the router, yeah.
What the fuck was that? See? That looks classy. Yeah, you were all panicking and shit. I mean,
Well,
the statue, you know,
you
it's
just
an
right.
interesting choice.
There's not a lot of things that will work right there, right? I gotta be honest with you.
It's an interesting
Let's try what do you think about this one, huh?
hang on.
Fucking Autobot statue.
Decepticons.
Fucking Gaelic one.
Yeah, let's do that. That'll go down well in the multicultural station. What the fuck did he put that in there for? Here lieth King Arthur and his many ponies. What the devil?
It's either that or the Decepticons.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Well, Decepticons. I think that's more neutral.
You Decepticons.
I have no idea if the stream is
I
caught
think-
up again or not.
I think the giant phallic one with the hole in it is the most neutral, but you know.
Sure. Unless you know there are feminists on the station, and then all hell will break loose.
This is my station. There would never be feminists.
I'm sorry, you're banned. What? I just got here. Yeah, sorry, but you're banned. Use a doggy. No. Anyway. I need to create my mezzanine. Mezzanine. Yeah. Right, let's box this off actually. It's, there we go. There goes a stack. Bingo. Right. This is my mall. Our mall. This is the mall.
The Darth Maul?
Sure.
That's what we should call it.
The Darth Maul. Okay. How widest walkway do we want? 2? I reckon 2. Welcome to the Darth Maul. To receive your special edition Darth Maul Maul-ing.
Mauling. Who just creepily joined and or left?
What?
I just heard a ding that somebody joined.
Ooh, what in Discord it already did it? See, I got my Discord set to not disturb. Yeah, it's probably Jen. I bet it was Jen. She was just stuff like that.
She does do stuff like that.
So I'm gonna go and garden, she says. Now what she really means is I'm gonna spy on you secretly. and then judge you.
Yeah, what a creep.
I don't actually think she's on the stream.
I don't think so either, but she
Um,
wouldn't have been able to hold back when I started calling her a creep.
The stream is cut out again. It must be it's Twitch because I mean my ping is down to 20 milliseconds constant. It's 0 packet loss, but my OBS is saying 4.6% dropped frames now. There's something weird going on. There is some oddness going down in Streamtown. Does everybody get it? I know we've had a few drop-offs because we're down to 8 viewers now. We were up to like 15 earlier or something like that. So we've had some drop-offs. Let me know, guys. If is it everyone? Is everyone getting these drops in the stream?
You know, we've been going for over 2 hours now.
Oh yeah, we haven't we?
Lose
Crap!
track of time when you're having fun.
When you're building a mall.
With,
Yeah.
When you're having fun with walkways.
Yeah.
Stick fucking railings.
Mate, the amount of railings that we're gonna have in this mall. It's gonna be the mall railing, the railings mall. Whatever.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Let's give it that.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
But there we go. Okay. Well, I do actually need to go. I've actually got to go do house stuff.
Fine.
So let me just round these corners off a second. There we go. So we've got the basis of our little shopping mall here. Mezzanine floor, middle bit. We'll have a bridge in the middle, like there. For people to walk across. And there we go. Restaurants at either end. We'll have an arcade in here. We'll try and squeeze a casino in and a nightclub somewhere as well. But we have all this space back here to play with as well if we need to. So we could actually extend the mall this way a little bit. And you know, we still have more space in this thing than we know what to do with. So it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Glass floor. Glass floor. Oh, you.
It's a pretty clutch idea.
That's a clutch idea. Can't argue with that. That is a very good idea. Yeah. Okay. It's crazy, right? Yeah. So we're gonna call it a stream. Call it a stream because it's breaking down anyway, and apparently Twitch is fed up with us. So
Seems that way.
Seems that way. Oh dear. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. I do apologise for the technical issues if you are experiencing them and had them. But thank you very much for all the subscribes and the cheers and the follows and everything that has come through from all of you. Lacrion, Stuber, thank you very much. So Dark Knight, thank you very much. Moo, it's a pleasure. Everybody in chat, thank you for participating and being an important part of the build process, unlike StaticHair, who's just a bastard.
Clearly. Just want to give a shout out. Thanks to Ariel. Thanks Moo for the follows and the views and all.
Yeah, thanks Thyriel as well. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Next week, Static's not here. He's unable to join us next week because life, basically. He doesn't care.
Yep.
He doesn't care. So next week we're not going to be working on the station. I want to put the question to you guys here in the chat. Also, you guys watching this back on YouTube in a week as well. Let me know in the comments what you would like to do next weekend of Chilling and Building. Could be a CV, SV, HV, a base. Obviously, bear in mind it's just going to be one stream, so it needs to be something that we can do in a sort of 2-hour slot. Did you just turn that on?
Turn it on the station, yeah.
Okay. The whole thing just lit up. Yeah, so it needs to be something. So I'm thinking like a starter CV, smallish SV, start hover, tank, something. So let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'll do a little unofficial poll. The most suggestions will win. And the most suggestions of a similar concept will win, I should say. And yeah, we'll do that next week. And the week after that, Static should be back. We should be able to carry on with this. But same time, next Sunday, 7 o'clock UK time, here on Twitch. I hope to see you guys then.
And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
And thank you very much again for joining me. If you're still here, you're still actually able to watch, and it isn't completely and utterly bombing out. All right. Thanks, everyone. Good night. God bless. If you believe in that sort of thing. Bye.
Yeah.